There are two things you must have for you to be a president. You must be faithful to the republic and you must obey the constitution. And the president then breached those two, and therefore is no longer qualified to be called a president of the Republic of South Africa. The man has violated the constitution. Parliament did not do anything. In the same way he was violating the constitution when he undermined the public protector, Parliament didn't do anything. Parliament was supposed to take him through an inquiry or through some impeachment processes after the Constitutional Court. Still, Parliament didn't do anything. Parliament was told by the court, don't bring the police into the assembly. Parliament brings police into the assembly in direct violation of the Constitution. What constitutional democracy are you talking about? What constitution are you talking about? Who abides by that constitution if Parliament, which is supposed to be a custodian, a protector of this constitution, is in a permanent violation of the constitution? So we are now taking the matter to court to have Baleka compelled by court to discipline Zuma. Yes. Because the Constitutional Court was not going to say to us, discipline Zuma or remove Zuma. They just said to us, yes, done wrong things. What happens next is for Parliament to institute impeachment process or disciplinary action to take further the decision of the Constitutional Court. The Constitutional Court can't say this person acted unconstitutionally and it ends there. Nothing happens. If you allow Parliament to continue as if nothing happened from the Constitutional Court, you are rendering the Constitutional Court useless. Zuma must come before a committee and answer, why did he lie to Parliament that he's got a bond when he knew very well he doesn't have a bond? Zuma must come and answer that question. And all of those things that he misled Parliament with. Now, we've taken a decision to approach the Constitutional Court directly on this matter and not go through the lower court, because these are Constitutional Court implications. We've written a letter to IPID to expose all police were involved. We're asking IPID to investigate if there was a police involved and whether that was in direct violation of the Constitutional Court, because that's exactly what they did. The only leg that is still holding this democracy intact is judicial. And that's why when you get some corrupt judges amongst our beautiful judges, we get extremely worried. That if this judicial can be collapsed, we're finished. We always say that. We are finished. And we are worried every time judges behave like they are untouchable. Judges must be held accountable themselves as well, so that they can continue to hold our democracy intact. You know, Mutata, Judge Mutata, his case is forever not concluded. That's a threat to the judicial integrity. In the Western Cape, that judge, President Kgothatso, that's the most worrying thing about our judicial. But you'll always get those, rotten potatoes, which want to spoil the whole bag. It's the EFF's job to remove these rotten potatoes. So we will do that even in the judiciary. Judiciary must never think that it is untouchable. Because if they have that attitude and mentality, then that is gangster mentality. That is a gangster mentality. So the courts must be held accountable. And we are happy with the work that the Chief Justice is doing, trying by all means to hold the judiciary intact and to ensure that the judiciary is compliant with the Constitution. But I can tell you now, and I know that for a fact, the ANC is doing everything in its power to corrupt Judicial.